So, a lot of you have asked me about Dani Johnson since we had a few people come back from her event. Really stoked, so I wanted to explain and share with you my story with Dani and attending First Steps to Success as well as creating a dynasty. So, I attended my first event. I drove 8 hours from Ohio to St. Louis, Missouri by myself. That was the first time I'd ever gone on a trip alone and drove that far on my own. So it was scary. That was definitely something outside of my comfort zone, but I went for it because I heard from other people who had had success after attending Dani events that I needed to be there. So I decided I needed to be there, so I drove the 8 hours. I ended up rooming with 3 women I didn't know. I met through the Dani Johnson dormitory Facebook group, but I stayed with 3 women. One of them was a freaking pimp in her former life, which is crazy. And I mean, it's cool. You meet, and I don't know how many of you are thinking that's cool, but you find out people's stories. You find out how they got to where they are, and it's just a really cool experience. And you might not experience that because you probably are lucky enough to go with people from our team now, but I went by myself. And I gotta tell you, it was one of the biggest, coolest things I could have done because Dani helped provide me with a skill set. She provided me with a skill set that I desperately needed in order to build my business. And not only that, but the first couple of days, you're really breaking down barriers. You're getting all the crap out of you. You're figuring out what has happened in your entire life that has led to limiting beliefs that are keeping you from being successful. And so through going to her event, through getting rid of my limiting beliefs, especially the limiting belief that I'm shy. I stood behind that for way, way too long, and it led me to being an awkward person around people because I was so tied into my thoughts and what other people thought of me and how they were judging me. And so getting rid of that, she taught me how to pick up the phone and actually call people. She provided me with scripts in order to do that. So going to Dani was just monumental for my business. When I got home from Dani, I signed up 7 coaches in about 2 weeks, which at the rate I was going before, it would have taken me 7 years to sign up that many coaches. So it was really cool. When I was driving home from Dani, I had bought her script books as well as the script audiobook supplemental disc. I listened to those on the entire trip home, 8 hours, just driving Dani into my head. And so it's no wonder why I was successful. And a lot of what Dani's taught me, not only about being a better person, but using my strengths, understanding some of my weaknesses, all of that stuff has led my business to where it is today. And a lot of it is what I've passed on to you guys. And so I want to let you know that these are tips, these are skills that you are going to carry on, and it's going to transcend your business. It's going to help in all areas of your life. It certainly has helped with my relationships, my personal relationship with myself. If you're spiritual, it's going to help you with that. It also helped with my eating disorder too. Imagine that. So getting to Dani is just absolutely hands down something you need to do. You're probably looking at the price tag and you can get cheaper tickets. There's a way to do that. But I'll tell you right now that for every dollar, this is something Chalene Johnson taught me, for every dollar that you invest into your business through personal development, you're going to get a $7 return on your investment. So imagine what going to Dani, spending a couple $100s, rooming up with some people from our team, imagine what that could do for you. I don't know, all I know is April McDonald from our team, she signed up with only $7 in her name, had $60,000 worth of student loan debt, and within her first month to 2 months of becoming a coach, April went to Dani with me. And it's no surprise, and I'm not saying this to boast about April, I'm just recognizing statistically that April is the top performer within our team of over 500 or so coaches. She's the top performer when it comes to personal volume, success club points, what she earns, all of that kind of stuff. So if you are looking to do something epic where you are maximizing your strengths, you're furthering your business and you can have that kind of success, why wouldn't you not go? Also, Ariana Stowe, who just went to a Dani event, came home and now she's an Emerald coach. So she's signed on one coach in about 5 days after being home from her first Dani Johnson event, which got her up to Emerald rank, which is just a huge, awesome thing to achieve, especially when you're a newer coach. And she's been a coach for about 2 months now, or not even. So I don't know. All I know is if you are looking to maximize your business, if you're looking to become a better person on the inside and out, if you are looking to retire at some point in time or maybe pay off debt and learn how to pay off debt, Dani Johnson is the person you need to see.